What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. I'm Imani Murray, and this is my YouTube channel where I share social media tips and tricks to help brands and businesses improve their online presence. In today's video, we are talking batching your content, the benefits of it, and how you can do it in 6 easy steps. If you didn't know, batching your content, which means basically creating your content in bulk, is the ultimate cheat code. You are literally missing out if you are, and you're driving yourself crazy, I should say, if you are sitting here creating your content right when it's time to upload. So you're creating it in the moment and then it's time to upload it. You're driving yourself crazy, right? I already know. So first, let's get into 3 reasons why you should be batching your content. For one, it saves you time. I'm sold already. It saves you time. Number 2, it helps you show up consistently on social media. When I say batching your content, that does not just mean for social media. You can batch create for your email marketing. You can batch create your blogs. It's going to save you time there. It's going to help you show up consistently there. And of course, you don't have to think about what to upload in the moment. I know that's a lot of people's pain point, is figuring out what to upload, and then by the time they figure out what to upload, it's too late. Either the trend is gone, the day is gone. When you batch your content, you don't have to worry about any of that. You can save time and dedicate that time to other things within your business or your brand or just in your life, and not have to dedicate all your time to creating your content. So let's get into the 6 steps, well, my 6 steps that I recommend when it comes to batch creating your content. So the first step when batching your content, before you even create the content, look at what you've previously created and see how they performed, right? What worked for you, what didn't work for you. Maybe you need to try it one more time. Just because a piece of content or email blast or a blog did not perform the way you want it to does not mean you have to rule it out completely. Maybe it was the time that you sent it out or you uploaded it. Maybe it was your hashtags, or maybe it was your subject line, right? Consider all of that when you're looking at your analytics. I know for me, when I create reels that are informative, those are the ones that do the best. But sometimes I want to create reels that just the vlog type of reels. That's the type of content I like creating. It's more lifestyle, and I don't want all my posts to be about business related stuff, right? I'm a fun person. I want to be able to show that. So that's what I mean. Like, just because that type of content doesn't do well doesn't mean you have to completely rule it out. But pay attention to what worked, what didn't work. You can survey your audience and see maybe what type of content are they looking for from you. The next step is to set a goal, a realistic goal, right? You want to set goals when you're planning out and you're batching your content. Are you trying to inform your audience? Are you trying to entertain them? Are you trying to increase your brand awareness? Are you trying to hit a certain sales goal? Are you trying to increase your followers by 50%? What are you trying to gain by sharing this content? Whether it's a blog, an email blast, a reel, a TikTok, a YouTube video. Now, you figured out what works for you. You figured out your goals. Now it's time to make a plan, right? What are you creating? What platforms are you going to be sharing this content on? How many pieces of content are you going to create? Is it a video? Is it a blog? Is it a picture? Are you going to repurpose this content? The main thing is, what are you going to talk about? Is it a carousel post? Where are you going to be shooting it? Are you going to be using an audio? Are you using a trending audio? There's so much that goes into the plan, and you can have a very simple, basic plan in your head. You don't necessarily have to write it down, but as long as you have a plan, that's what matters. For me, every Sunday is my day to create my content, but Fridays and Saturdays are my days to outline. So in order for me to outline, I have to figure out what am I going to outline, right? So before the month starts, I plan out my content for the entire month. So right now it's the end of January, but at the time of me filming this video, it's the end of January. I already have my February content planned out. My YouTube, my reels, all of that. They're all planned out, right? And once you figure out your plan, you can make this a monthly thing, a weekly thing. Maybe planning out your content a month out is too much for you. Maybe you just want to plan it out weekly. You can plan it out quarterly. You need to make your plan based on what works for you. But have a plan. That'll help you so much, I promise you. And of course, in this plan, you also need to know what your limit is and how much you can do in one day. Because the whole point of this is to be able to bulk create, hopefully in one day, right? So if you're taking pictures, you might not be able to spend over an hour to take pictures. That goes into your plan. For me, I like to be able to record all my YouTube videos and my reels within a certain time frame. That goes into my plan, right? Once you know what you're actually going to create, you have your plan together, you need to outline. And everybody's outline looks different. Your outline could just be 3 words and bullet points, or it can be full-on sentences. It doesn't need to be a full-on script, but some type of outline, right? If your content is taking pictures, your outline can be your outfits, your locations, and your poses. If you're writing a blog, whatever your headings are or your subheadings, whatever you're talking about, or maybe you're doing a top 10 list, that could be your outline. As the point of the outline is to make sure that you get all the information that you want to share out. You want to make sure that it keeps you on track. It's your talking points. An outline is so important because a lot of the times once you cut that camera on, whether you're doing a YouTube video, a reel, a TikTok, sometimes your mind goes blank, right? Sometimes you have a brain fart. Being able to go back to that outline will help you tremendously. Some people are able to just record videos without an outline. Kudos to you. I need my outline, okay? The 5th and biggest step in batching your content is actually creating the content. So when you're creating your content, and this is a key, and this is the whole point of batching your content, is you want to make sure you have different looks. So if you're recording a video, if you're taking pictures specifically, you need to make sure you have different looks. And the way you can do that is layering and making sure that whatever your base is a basic. So I have on this white shirt. I could put on a jacket or a sweater or a cardigan. Those are 3 different options. So in total, I have 4 looks. I have this basic shirt, I have a cardigan, I have a sweater, and I have a jacket. And you can just keep, depending on what your bottoms are, you can just wear basic bottoms and call it a day. Right there, you just created so much content with 4 outfits and not even having to bring your whole closet. Because I know how it is to have to go shoot outside and you have your entire freaking wardrobe with you. It's tiring. Having to change in the car, having to change in your local like Starbucks or something, it's a lot. Make sure that your base layer is a basic and layer. Now another thing when it comes to actually creating your content, make sure you get behind the scenes content. One thing about me, I'm gonna always get behind the scenes content. Best believe right now I'm getting behind the scenes content, right? So whether you are creating a text-based graphic for a carousel on Instagram, whether you're creating a YouTube video, a reel, a TikTok, you're doing an email blast, or just anything, get behind the scenes content. Prop your phone up, turn on that camera, and let it just record, right? People like to see how things are made. People like to see behind the scenes content. That's another piece of content that you've just made from your content day. So I'm gonna always tell people, get behind the scenes content. You can use that as an informative reel, or you can use that as a way to tell people what you're doing or how they can work with you, or just what's going on, or give them tips, right? Behind the scenes content, you need to always incorporate whenever you're shooting. But I dedicate 1 day out of the week. Sometimes I'll double up and do it so every other week, right? So dedicate 1 day and block out your calendar and spend a few hours getting your content. So right now, this is actually my 2nd YouTube video of the day. After this, I'm going to go ahead and shoot my reels for the week, maybe even for the next 2 weeks, right? Now, because I'm able to shoot my YouTube videos and my reels in advance, I can go ahead and spend that other time working on client stuff or working on other stuff within my business. And I'm able to show up consistently on my social media. I don't have to worry about, oh my God, what am I going to post today? Oh my God, today's Monday. What can I post? Today's Wednesday. What can I post? No. And of course, the last step is, this is another one of my favorite cheat codes, hacks, repurpose your content. Best believe I'm going to turn this YouTube video into a blog post. So if you have a blog and you have a YouTube channel, whatever you're posting on your blog, you should be posting on your YouTube channel, because people consume content differently. Some people can sit here and tolerate my voice and tolerate me talking about this, whereas some people would prefer to just read it, right? And so it's going to go from a YouTube video to a blog post and a reel. So when I go ahead and upload this YouTube video, that same day I will go ahead and upload a reel to say, here you go, here's more information. And then the blog will follow. So that's 3 pieces of content from one video. If you were doing a photo shoot, you can do your photo shoot, and then your behind the scenes content can be just showing how you did it, or maybe you take your own pictures. You can show how you take your own pictures. So not only do you have all the other content that you created in that one day, you've now been able to repurpose that content into more content. And if you're feeling brave, you can go ahead and repurpose it into a carousel post for Instagram. So these are my 6 steps that I use that has helped me batch create my content, and it has helped me show up consistently when I do batch create my content. Because there are times that I don't batch create and I'm trying to figure out what to post. It drives me insane. So you want to look at your analytics, you want to come up with goals, create a plan, outline, create your content, and most importantly, repurpose the content. Let me know down below if you batch create your content. Are you a fan of it? Is it too stressful for you? Do you prefer to just post in the moment? If you do, God bless your heart. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. And as always, you can follow me on all social media platforms at It's Imani Murray, and I will see you in my next video.